Hey traders, Mike Katz, 7 Points Capital, coming to you on Friday with a quick trader takeaway. We had a pretty quiet day on a sideways SPY action. Market has had a nice run to the upside. We gapped up yesterday, strong gap up, pulled back and closed strong into the bell. So the market had a bid, and today we just hit a little bit lower and then just mostly sideways on the spiders. So we had the options expiration, we had witching, and then SPY was mostly sideways. And I'll go over a few SPY trades, but also because we were so sideways, it was a great time, great way to collect some theta and sell some premium and sell some options expiring today. And there is no free money, there's no free lunch, but those were some nice, easy trades that you just had to sit back and watch, even though these last, what do you want to say, 10 minutes or so was not easy. I'll go over that as well. So SPY came in, felt like it had bottomed out, didn't want to go any lower. At that point, just bought some, and it started making higher high, higher low. It was a nice trade, and then we got green, and we got higher highs, higher lows, and then got pretty parabolic. It's not that big. It looks like a big move here because the range is so small. But we got parabolic on the headline that Pence was not going to bash China and their human rights practices. So the market liked that, and I kind of used that as an opportunity to sell into it. First, I sold some calls against my position, and then I sold my stock as well. And then a few minutes later, we got another headline where China said, we're not going to do any negotiating with the U.S. as long as tariffs are in the conversation. We don't want to negotiate with the U.S. Market didn't like that, and we sold off. So at that point, I was short calls on the SPYs, and then I shorted some SPY as well, and that came in nicely. Did some covering when we got back into the range, and the short calls kind of lost theta, and then that was that. So I covered the calls here. Here I bought SPY on a breakout, thinking maybe there's going to be a late day Friday squeeze, triple witching, options, all that good stuff, and it didn't really work out by a lot, just up, back down, up. So on that push, I sold into that, got rid of the stock. So that was it for the SPY. Nice action in the SPY, really good day there. What else did I trade? I traded some MLNT. I covered that in swing. MLNT, this one. Yep. So this was not an easy one. It was basically up on day one and then squeezed really hard. I think the desk had a tough day on this one on our side, and we got a little bit hurt on the short side, but it wasn't too bad. And then I kind of backed off of it. I think I had one loss in this one here early at around $5. I think it was right here. Yeah, right around here. And then I waited and I shorted it into the close. So I shorted some here, and then the next day I shorted some more on here, and then I covered everything today. Actually, I covered half yesterday here on this big wash, and then I covered the rest this morning, as you could see here. So I didn't get the best prices, but what are you going to do? You're never going to get the best prices. I'm really happy with this trade. The algo, the reason I mentioned this symbol is the algo that was in control here was buying through a bunch of dark pools. Specifically, one I noticed was Credit Suisse. And the way that algo was buying, it looked like it wanted to control the stock. It looked like it was buying, and it would not allow the stock to drop on this day one. And then it would also only run up like 20, 30 cents and then pull back. And that would, get the shorts to cover. And then when it would pull back down, they're like, oh shit, this is not going up anymore. It's actually going down. And then shorts would pile back in. And then eventually it would just lift back up again. And I think what the algo was doing was huge buying, very heavy on the tape, very, very distinct buying on the tape, but then also it would sell into the pops. It wouldn't just buy. It would sit there buying all day, but they would also unload into the pops, which kept them light on the position. And then I'm sure what they probably were doing was scalping all day on day one, and then pre-market you could see they pushed it up. You could see it didn't take a lot of volume to move this up, and then it took off I'm sure they sold into this and then just sell the whole time, and probably got short here. So that was the same algo we saw in MGI the previous day, and you know, hopefully we can spot them again because this was pretty decent. So that's that. And then traded some Amazon, mostly, you know, knowing that a lot of these, you know, that were sideways and a lot of these options are going to expire worthless. So shorting Amazon, shorting some Netflix options, and that was pretty good. You're not going to see any executions here. I didn't trade the stock, but the options I was pretty active in. And then same goes for BYND. Came in short calls, came in short some really juicy calls, and then it was down yesterday. It was down today, broke below this 160, came down, and then got rejected by this 160 level, and I was able to roll it into the following week and get some more juice there. So that was good. And that's it. Overall, a good week, and looking forward to the weekend. Hopefully everybody enjoys it. Thanks for watching. This is Mike Katz with 7 Points Capital.